Story has to do with prosecutor Jessica Cooper, who's facing a tough re-election bid this fall, but her biggest challenger might not even be on the ballot.
The father of one of the Oakland County child killer's victims is putting out some tough talk on the airwaves. 7 Action News investigator Ross Jones spoke with the man, and Ross, this came as a surprise to a lot of people.
To say the least, Joanne. Stephen, good evening. It's not the first time Barry King's picked a fight with Jessica Cooper, but it is the first time he's picked a side.
If it were your child, we believe you would join us in opposing Jessica Cooper's re-election as prosecutor.
In a new political ad, the father of the child killer's 4th victim scolds prosecutor Jessica Cooper over her handling of Oakland County's most high-profile, unsolved murder case.
When Jessica Cooper took office, she's refused to talk to my family. She even took me to court and falsely accused me of a felony.
The ad is an endorsement of Cooper's challenger, Republican Mike Bishop. King says he was asked by Bishop to appear in the campaign commercial after the two met recently. The ad highlights old clashes between King and Cooper, but the most recent revolves around this man, Christopher Bush. King's family has long suspected he played a role in the murders, but Cooper and law enforcement officials have ruled him out as a suspect. He wants to know why.
Miss Cooper has not discussed the Bush involvement with me on any occasion. When she goes on publicly on TV and says that she's conferred with me many times, we apparently have a little different computation of time.
We've been talking with Mr. King for years.
Cooper says her office has met with King about 10 times. She says staff has shown him the records that they can and understands his need for closure. But like with Bush and scores of others ruled out as suspects, she says her office needs to follow the evidence and move on when it's not there.
I would love to be able to give him the answer that he wants. My job is to give him the truth.
And as for the suggestion that he's become a pawn in a messy political fight, King just shakes his head. He's less concerned with who wins, he says. After 35 years, he just wants an answer.
If I'm being used as a pawn and I still get access to the information, I'll volunteer.
Cooper says this case has made incredible progress over the last few years. A person of interest was identified over the summer, and 2 grand juries are hearing evidence in this decades-old case. Joanne?